All right, you tune into another episode for the love of the game, episode 73. You're joined by myself, Dre, and our resident Arsenal correspondent, Wavy. How are you today, sir?
You know the vibes. Happy New Year for the love of the game. Always did that.
That's interesting.
What do you mean interesting? No, hold on, slow down. Let's go back. When you say interesting, what do you mean?
Finish the intro, yeah? Whoa.
No. But when you say interesting, I just want to know what do you mean by that?
Interesting. What do you mean?
What's interesting?
It's been an interesting time in the football world.
No, but you just asked me a question. How am I? I answered you, and you said interesting. So, do you want to elaborate on that?
I can barely hear you. What did you say?
I said how I'm feeling, yeah, and you said interesting. So I'm just asking you, what does that mean?
How did you say you were feeling?
I said I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling all right, bro. Like I said, Happy New Year.
Interesting.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes, come on. You know
I haven't finished doing the intros yet.
Bro,
everyone just relax. There's a bit of tension up there in North London, but everyone just relax. Calm down. We're just here to have a nice, civilized conversation. It's our first chat of 2024. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard from those all Christmas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I just thought, we'll just start off nice and peaceful. We'll just relax, You're feeling good? That is interesting. You know what I mean? All right. Before we continue, we are live on our Instagram and Facebook as well as YouTube. The link should be in the comments somewhere. I'll put it up for you guys anyway. Ronaldo should be joining us shortly. But also there is a lot to talk about, and a lot has transpired in the world of football since we were last on. And boy, let's get into it. Since we were last on, Arsenal top of the league.
Did we have an episode after? No, sorry. Did we have an episode after Arsenal were top of the league? Can we be factually correct in what
we haven't? We haven't. But since we were last on, before we went away, Arsenal were top of the league.
Are you sure? Because we were only top of the league at the last game before Christmas, and we never had a podcast before Christmas. If you want to say that we were top of the league,
I think you were.
I think
just going off.
I think Liverpool were top. But
if that's where you want to go with it, let's calm. I can go through. Let me see the dates, and then but it doesn't matter.
You know what?
Arsenal in a very.
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait long enough. I'll wait long enough for you lot to be on time. So I'll wait for you to check the league table. Yeah.
You're doing for the right, baby. You okay?
Bruv, I'm good. Trust me. But I'll give you some time to check your thing. Yeah. Let me look at my phone in the meantime. See what's going on Twitter.
Last time we were on. Hold on.
Damn fucked up now, dog.
Just check 1 second.
Taking you a while, mate.
The last time we were on 4 weeks ago, right? I don't know what date is that.
What's the date, please?
Is that the last time we were on?
That's correct. Yep, that's correct, sir. Yep, Arsenal.
The 11th of December.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Go back to the 11th of December in the league, please.
And who's top of the league at the 11th of December?
You tell me, sir.
Huh?
You tell me, sir. You tell me. Eagerly awaiting your answer.
It doesn't show me still, to be honest. But
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Anyway, Christmas
I
break.
know we were top on the 25th of December.
Um,
On the 11th, we won.
all I'm gonna say is that one Arsenal were in before the whole Christmas period, we're in a very favourable position. And boy, 1 win in 7 out of the FA Cup, top on Christmas Day, 4th on New Year's Day. Some Arsenal fans are panicking. Some are saying season is over. I know you're a very logical Arsenal fan, Wavy, so I'm pretty sure you can provide some context and some sanity to Arsenal fans. Please, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Mind games, yeah. That's what man's doing. Mind games. Where do I start, bro? I guess, do you want to ask me an open question, or do you just want me to talk openly? Because I'll just rant. I'll just rant. Rant and no bants.
All right. I'll just ask one question first. How do you feel right now with Arsenal?
In a single word, disappointment. I bought into this thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say it how it is. I bought into this thing of, you know what? We're more compact. We're more tight. We don't concede as much goals. So I'm happy to know that we just win games by winning games. That lasted, what, 17, 18 games, if that. Well, no, I don't even think it's that, because I think we're on 19 Prem games. So I think it might have lasted 16 games, bro, because beyond that, I just don't know if this if this team has an identity. In terms of playing style, I'm gonna go from the back to the front, yeah. Why for that? But you know what I'm saying, yeah. The whole Raya Ramsdale conversation again. I think I got twanged, but I've been twanged. 2023, yeah. Arteta twanged me. 2023, Arteta had the chokehold. Anyway,
may I just quickly say something?
Sorry, let me just say. My profile always said trust the process, rare. Now I'm asking, what's the process, fam?
Are you doubting Mikel Arteta now? Yeah,
I'm questioning.
Mm.
I'm questioning.
May I just say something? Yeah, may I just say something, bro? You were on the pod a few months back, and we were talking about Raya and Ramsdale, and you said, and I quote, "It's not an issue. Arteta's just going to rotate for certain games. It'll be Raya, certain games will be Ramsdale.
Brother,
it's not a big issue."
Bro. He twanged
That's what you said.
Brother, he twanged The man had a chokehold, bro. He twanged me. And this is what I'm trying to say. When I look back at things in hindsight, yeah, like I'm a rational person, man. And when I look back at things in hindsight, I look at that conversation and I feel like, right, yeah, I was backing it, because Arteta twanged me and told me that there was no number one and these men were gonna rotate and certain men were gonna play in certain games, because he's seen certain fixtures where he's thought, right, maybe I'm gonna change the goalkeeper. I thought, this is sick. This is new generation football that we're dealing with right now. But I came to realize that, yeah, I just got sold a dream. And yeah, bro, I'm here on the 9th of January, 4th in the league, sitting there humbly with my arms folded, just praying while gone. Because, okay, so let me go back there anyway. From the old goalkeeper situation, bro, Ramsdale, what I will say, Ramsdale on Sunday against Liverpool, Ronaldo, Happy New Year, my brother, done all the thing. But you can't talk right now.
Bro. Happy New Year, bro.
Yeah, no, late. You're late. You can't even talk right now. You're late. You're late. Yeah, you can't even get on that. You can't question anything that I say. You just have to.
Better late than never, Ronaldo. Well, happy New Year, bro.
Brother.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's the
Happy
Ramsdale
New Year, bro.
situation. Yeah? Ramsdale and Raya. I feel like I'm torn. All right, defense now. Saliba, Gabriel, we know what the thing is, so there's no point talking about them. But when we talk about fullbacks, I think Arteta's got this mad obsession with fullbacks. Every transfer window he wants to buy a fullback just for the sake of it. Doesn't really know what he's doing with them. Playing Kirill as an inverted fullback when he's not that way inclined. Saka, man's played 99 games in the last 100 appearances, possible appearances. Again, I just think we're doing burnout. He's not using Smith Rowe effectively. Havertz is a conversation. I think Havertz needs his own podcast. Man, we just have to call that one. Yeah. And then we'll just talk about Havertz for the whole podcast, because that one there, I feel like it's unfair to kind of put that into what we're talking about right now. But in terms of where we are as a club, brother, honestly, I feel like we've gone backwards. I feel like we have stepped back in terms of our progression.
Hey, you ain't mentioned your boy. What's his name? Declan Rice. That's what you called him, Declan,
Yeah, but
right?
no, but
Or
to be
Declan.
fair,
To us mere mortals, Declan.
but to be fair, if I'm being honest, we don't really need to talk about Declan. But however, I will say for the last couple of games, he looked burnt out. And I'm not making excuses for him, but he's looked burnt out. And the reason why he looks burnt out is we are playing him every single game. And that's where I'm like, we have a squad, but we're not using the squad effectively. Man's got Smith Rowe, and man's not playing any minutes. And for me, Smith Rowe's a technician, bro, as far as I'm concerned. So in a game like against Liverpool, when you got Bobby Clark and I can't remember the other young Elliot, I think came on. No, not Elliot. Elliot and what's his name came off. But Bobby Clark and someone else came on. Two young youths for Liverpool.
Yeah, I know you're talking, yeah.
And I just
two
think
interns, apparently.
I'm not seeing
AFTV, 2 interns.
I'm not seeing progression from Arsenal Football Club, bro. If I'm being honest, I'm seeing regression, bro. So if we want to have the open conversation, then I'm just gonna say it how it is, bro. I'm now starting to question my brother, Mikel. Yeah, so we can talk about individual players and whatnot, but I'm now starting to say, right, Mikel, what are you doing, my guy?
Wow.
So I'm gonna put it back to you. The floor's yours, Ronaldo. You know, Dre. You can ask me any questions. I'm open.
Quick one before I pass to Ronaldo. Yeah, quick one. A lot of Arsenal fans are saying you need a striker. Yeah. Earlier in the season, you said it's a need, but it's not the most important need. Where does it rank now? At this point of the season, now,
That's a
must? Is it the number one priority now?
It's a really good question. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot. Yeah, because I remember what I said when I said it, and I said that I think our focus is a midfielder because of the Partey issue and the fact that we hadn't had adequate cover in that space. I felt like the reason why we didn't need a striker is that we got goals from everywhere. So Saka was scoring, Martinelli was scoring, Jesus was here and there, but assisting, so to speak. But Odegaard was getting goals. And I'm just not seeing that fluidity from Arsenal anymore. So as far as I'm concerned, I'll be honest with you. Even with a striker, I'm not sure that we would be hitting the heights that we need to be hitting. Because against Liverpool, we had bare chances. But we just didn't have someone to finish them. So you could say, right, get Ivan Toney, get Osimhen. You can get a striker in that position who's going to finish. But as far as I'm concerned, I see chances where Reece Nelson, I think, should have tucked away. Odegaard, when he hit the bar, should have tucked away. Saka had a couple chances. Martinelli, when he come on, didn't really have many chances. But at the same time, I do think that I don't know, but I'm just not seeing the fluidity from Arsenal that I would expect or like to see from in terms of progression from where we were last season.
Yeah. Interesting. Ronaldo, what's your thoughts on Arsenal? You are a Mikel Arteta guy. That's
Do
what's
you
your
know what?
thoughts?
I'm gonna sound a bit, I don't know, but I think Arsenal fans are just panicking. It's just a blip in form, bro. I know it's rough. They're not used to experiencing stuff like this. Like taking last season in context, that they're used to just winning games, but it's just a blip, bro. Teams do that. You know what I mean? City lost 2 games back to back. They turned it around. I just don't understand why Arsenal fans are just pushing the panic button straight away. I know they're out of, like, obviously they're out of the cup, but it's not like they're playing rubbish, bro. They're just not putting the ball in the back of the net. That's football. And arguably, you could say they've been playing like that all season. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just that that's how football is. Some days it goes with you, some days it goes against you. It's not like they've been dominating games, like, you know what I'm saying, going out there blitzing teams. The games have been close. They've been close games that could have went either way. So I wouldn't say I'll give up on Arteta. It's just that he had a brilliant system last season, didn't it? And it took the Premier League by surprise. Do you know what I mean? So everyone was shocked the way Arsenal was playing. They just blitz everyone. But now there's videos there, bro. There's over 50 games of footage, bro. Man knows what Saka's gonna do now, bro. Man knows what you're gonna do now, Odegaard. They need a plan B, bro. They need to. That's why Declan Rice is there, yeah. But I think, how can I say it? It's that teams know what they're gonna do now, innit? So they need to mix up their game. At the start of the season, Arteta was doing that well. He was winning games through Kai, bringing on Kai, changing it. Now it's like you need your squad players, and Arsenal ain't really got a squad. So now they've been found out. And I said this. Said this. The reason why I say I love Arsenal, Jay, you know I support Arteta. I like his football, but I said if they're gonna come unstuck here and not get their hands on the trophy, it's gonna be because of Saka and Martinelli. Because you see, goals win football games, and these are the man that was winning games for them last season. They were scoring goals. So you see, when them goals dry up, Jay, who's gonna score the goals? You know me, Jay. I always say that. Where's the goals gonna come from? And that's where it is now. Now you're looking at Reese. You're talking about Smith Rowe. These men ain't hit form in months. Do you know what I'm saying? Every time they get looking and they have a good game, they go missing again. Ghost. Last season was just about Martinelli and Saka, that first team. Like you said, Saka's played 99 games out of 100. Do you get what I'm trying to say, Jay? When you start losing matches, Wavy, yeah, this is when these things come to the, you know what I'm saying, the limelight. When I was saying that these men, yeah, are so important for Arsenal. If they were to ever get injured or not wishing bad on their team or anything, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be rocky, bro. And now they just hit that bad patch. So this is where the quality shows, Jay. They got to come out of it, innit? Come out swinging, man.
I hear you. I hear you. You know what? I think I think there's 3 problems here. Yeah? First, I'm gonna start with the fans. You know what it is? It's because they're so that last season was the extreme high, got close,
Mm,
almost won it. But before that, they're so used to extreme disappointment
Mm.
that they think this running form is something that's going to lead to something disastrous.
mm,
But really, it's just a blip in form. And like I always say, it's better to have your blip in form now
yeah.
than March, April when it's going to cost you. And it will severely cost you. It's hard to come back. You've got 19 games to rectify the mistakes of what's happened the previous 19 games.
Mm.
You're in a great position, 5 points off the lead, and you've got Liverpool to come to you about a month's time.
Yeah,
So
roughly.
you can
Yeah,
make
less than
back
a month.
exactly. So less than a month's time. What like
What's
I
the
don't see
panic
what they're
about?
moaning about in the league. What are you moaning about?
I,
I think what's new for
no,
Arsenal
I,
fans
will,
is that they're not used to chasing in it.
I
They're
will
used to
say,
leading,
I
but
will
not
say
used to chasing.
bigger than that.
Go on.
It's bigger than just the league, though. That's the thing. Because I'll tell you straight. I sat here after Christmas and said, you know what? I don't really business about. This was before West Ham and Fulham. I was like, I don't really business about the FA Cup. But you see, after the West Ham and Fulham game, bruv, I gave a damn about the FA Cup, bruv. Because it was very important that we were firing on all cylinders. So I get it. You can have a blip. Yeah, you can have a blip in the league. And them 2 games there in the league, cool, I get that. We've lost them 2 games. Cool, 6 points gone. But at least, bro, win the FA Cup game, bro.
At home.
At least
Rival.
have some hope of a trophy at the end of the season. Because all it does for me, bro, remember, we just got to look at things in realistic terms. If I'm in a workplace, yeah, and I know I'm in a space where I'm working for an organization where, you know what, where I would win, then I'm gonna go with that organization, innit? And if I'm with this organization for 2 years, but I know there's someone around the corner or up the road or in the next city who's doing something where they're winning awards, I'm like, man, do you know what? Maybe after 2-3 years, I'm gonna go over there, bro. And that's what I don't. That's what I don't. I don't want man being like, you know what? Because it's just silverware. That's what it's silverware. For these man, it's just a trophy. It's a day out at Wembley, bro. And I think I underplayed it a little bit because I'm like, right, you know what? It's the FA Cup. It don't mean that much. But for these players, bro, at the end of the season, they'll rather take something than nothing. And if a man's gonna,
What did I say earlier?
if a
A few
man's
months
gonna
back.
league,
100.
get Champions, and take away a Carabao Cup, a FA Cup. Man, do you know what? Man are happy with that, bro, because it's progression. At least man's getting used to that winning formula of going out there, man's family, and man's lifted up, son.
Did I say a few months back? I did say this, you know. I said it's important to establish a culture of winning, bro.
Facts.
Because you see how people have made this top 4 seem like it's a trophy now. It's not. You're just qualifying for a competition. If your main aim is to qualify for it and not look to win it, then it's pointless. You know what I mean? It's just a money grab for teams, isn't it? That's why it's important for United to win the Carabao Cup last season. We didn't push on, is where it is. But see if Newcastle won it, could have done wonders for them. You know what I mean? It's Liverpool's in the Carabao Cup right now. If they win that, they will use that to galvanize them because you know what? Let's go win everything else. Remember, it was only just 2 seasons back. They played every game in the season. Missed out on the league on the last day and missed out on the Champions League final by a goal. You know what I mean? Winning is important. And as I was saying, Arsenal fans just need to understand that you won the FA Cup during the COVID era, but that was the COVID era. I'm not even counting that. These players don't know what it's like to win. The only man that's won significant silverware is Declan Rice, and that is the Conference League. And are we really counting that as a trophy? The man was in a relegation battle winning a Europa Conference League.
Let's be fair,
You know
Jay.
I mean?
They got winners in the team. Kai, Jorginho, you know what I mean? They got Jesus, Zinchenko.
Only but here's the difference. Jorginho is a winner, but is he a main part of that team? Is he a starter? No. He's a winner, no doubt. Euros with Italy, Champions League. Kai's won he scored a winner in the Champions League, but are these men the main focus of a winning team? Not really, you know what I'm saying? These guys mocked us for winning the Carabao Cup. I said, brother, there's winners in that United dressing room now. They know how to win. Got mocked. It's a Tin Pot Cup. Now, you're looking at Arsenal now. What's it, January the 9th? January the 9th. Out of both cup competitions, so you're relying on the Champions League. They're talking that Porto is going to be easy. I guarantee you it's not.
It's Champions League.
I guarantee you it's not. I guarantee you it's not. They could get knocked out of that. Then what? You're going into March. You're just playing for the Premier League against 2 juggernauts, bro. City and Liverpool. Like, Arsenal fans, on that fact, just need to relax, understand where it is. You're in a good position. Go from there. The next point, Mikel Arteta.
This is coming.
Now, I've said for many weeks on this pod about the way Arsenal play. I got told don't worry. In the second half of the season, the football's gonna come. Don't worry. By December, the football will come. I'm gonna keep it real. The football ain't coming. Because if you're halfway through a season, you're pretty much set in the way you're going to be playing. It ain't going to improve. I don't personally, Arsenal fans are moaning, saying whatever. I don't think they're playing that bad.
Mm.
I don't think they're playing that bad. It's just that, like you said, Ronaldo, ball's not going in the back of the net. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the only bad game really was Fulham. Liverpool played well.
Yeah.
Just
Second
didn't
half.
score. Yeah. Fulham, they were
sorry.
terrible. West Ham, they had chances. But West Ham do what West Ham do, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, you've got to get back to what you were last season. And I'm thinking like, raw, the player's tired, injuries. He was playing around with the formation a bit early in the season. I just think these players have gone back to what they actually are. I think last season was a good season, a great season for Arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now you're basically what you are. That really is Saka a goal scorer like that? No. Martinelli's not a goal scorer like that. No, I know they're young, but before last season, were they showing signs of giving you 15 goals in the league and 10 assists? Not really. Gabriel Jesus was never a number 9. I said that when they signed him, you're not going to get 20 league goals out of him. That ain't happening. Odegaard's a good player. Where they messed up, they got Declan Rice, but you should have kept Xhaka. Because, like you say, Ronaldo, the best teams improve their starting lineup. If you're setting a member of your starting lineup to improve your starting lineup, you're not really improving your depth. Boom. You take out Declan Rice, Jorginho, when really it should be Xhaka. Partey, he ain't injured, but we'll move him to the side, innit? Kai Havertz, 4 weeks ago, Arsenal fans were calling him Killer Kai, King Kai. Did he score like 3 games in a row? King Kai. We should have played Chelsea more. All this, all that. I know he missed a lot of chances against Liverpool, but he's not to blame for 1 win in 7. He's not to blame for all of them games.
True.
It's easy to scapegoat the signers. You know what I'm saying? To me, Arsenal just reverting back. I hope not. Right now, it seems like they are. But it seems like they're just going back to what they were before.
What were they before? What were they before, Jay? I know they lost 3 games in a row. We gotta keep it balanced. I agree. That's bad, innit? That's very poor.
City lost 3 games at home back in October and November.
Yeah, but 2 of them games was at home. And 1 of them games is a cup game against your rivals for the league as well.
At the end of the day,
that is poor,
it's embarrassing.
Poor form.
I think another thing I agree. I think teams are starting to realise Arsenal a bit like Newcastle. Arsenal come out the gates first 20 minutes. I think teams are realising now, just don't concede in that first 20 minutes. They're going to start doubting themselves. Then you can start playing and you can get a goal. I'm watching that now.
Yeah. You say that's just that to see
that. You know. Yeah, like that's what I'm seeing with Arsenal. Arsenal remind me, like, it's the same with Newcastle. Like the first 20 minutes, they're on it, they're chance after chance after chance. Then it's like, okay, cool, it's calm down now. All right, Liverpool can start playing now. You know what I'm saying? Fulham can start playing now. West Ham can start playing now. And it's difficult with Arsenal. To me, I think it's a blip.
What about Arsenal? They do about Man United, but let's go.
Alright, my bro. We gotta speak about Arsenal. We are football fans first. Man. Come
And
on,
it's a
Wave. I know
topic.
what you're saying.
You know what I
I
mean?
know what you're saying, bro.
I'm just saying
Oh,
Calm down.
because a couple.
We'll get to Man United in a minute.
yeah,
No,
but
I'm
this
just
is
saying
the big topic
couple
right now.
defeats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that couple defeats that you
Couple?
lot have had
Nah,
that
nah.
we ain't recorded for. So I'm just saying.
hold on. I hear you,
That's
bro.
that. Yeah,
Coming
we
to
hear
that.
you.
Coming
Yeah.
to that. Coming to that.
But
Coming
one
to
winning 7 is a more pressing matter, and that's your team. So we're gonna get to that.
Bro, we spoke about you having the best form, and then what happened to you guys?
You
So
sound very
let's not do that.
defensive, Wavy.
no.
Calm down.
Obviously, Arsenal
You know what
fans
I
are a bit
mean?
touchy right now, but
Yeah,
Wavy,
Why
come
is
on.
it so
no.
touchy? Why for touchy? Man's
If
got
you
touchy.
listen to
Man's got touchy. Why for touchy? That's a major why. Of course, we are not touchy. You man might be touchy. We're not touchy. Yeah.
My bad.
what I will
Apologies,
say
mate.
with Arteta, what I will say with Arteta, this is big now
Who you saying?
because
Arteta
this ain't.
out.
You
Arteta
see,
out.
with
Nah,
last season,
not for me. Nah,
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 it's a blip.
nah.
This is the first blip as Arsenal's one of the real teams.
What?
That we
Can
consider
I
to win
ask
the
a
league.
question though?
Real-
Yeah, Jay.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm-
quickly. Sorry to cut you.
Man's
Wavy.
got De Zerbi. Man's got De Zerbi on speed dial right now.
Wave. Can I ask a
Woo!
question? Yeah. Why is Arsenal fans? Yeah. Why are they switch so easy, bro? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, even in
Brother.
the stands, they would just leave. They would just get up and leave. I see man
I'll tell
getting
you
up
why.
and saying,
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
yeah, yeah.
Well, this is years of PTSD, fam.
I hear you, my boy.
Well,
I hear you.
Let me-
you still.
I
hear you.
work with young people, innit? Yeah, and I see the trauma in the young people from when they're young, innit? And it manifests when they're older. Yeah, and right now, bro, man's experiencing years of trauma, fam.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Man,
I've had enough.
Ivory, we've gone to Emirates. We ain't got won a Premier League. It's treacherous times for us, bro. We've
I
gone
hear
to
you, bro.
Europa League final. We've been near to the summit, brother. Enough's enough now, fam. Brother, I'm done.
I hear you,
Alright.
bro.
Right.
I
As I
hear you,
was
bro. I
saying,
hear you.
as I was
I hear
saying,
you.
I was saying,
I hear you fully.
I think that's the problem with Arsenal. They got that, they don't know that feeling of a blip and then getting back to form in the season. They're used to their season hitting a blip and then just derailing in it. So they think that's what's gonna happen in it. So I hear Wavy, but Mikel Arteta, real questions have to be asked
Okay, let's
because
go.
I've said about Mikel Arteta and his knack of I don't like to use the word bottle, but succumbing to the pressure, I would say. You know what I mean? 5th place a couple seasons back, the title last season.
Yeah.
This season now, ain't succumbing to the pressure. It's like you mentioned earlier. Teams have found Arsenal out. We know their plan A. So what's your plan B? Your in-game decision making, your tactics. You know what I mean? To me, I go to Sunday's game in particular. Kai Havertz is stinking out the joint. Missed a lot of key chances. At half time, would have brought on Eddie Nketiah. At half time, he would have been on. You don't wait until you go goal down in the 80th minute to bring on the only man that's a natural goal scorer on your team. Criminal. You're not trying to win the game. That's criminal.
Valid point.
To me, the use of his squad. Now, look at Smith Rowe. Look at Jorginho. Reece Nelson. I don't know about is Fabio Vieira injured? I don't know. Fabio Vieira. I look at some of these, man. I'm thinking that raw. Why do we never see them? At least give them a run out. You're playing Reece Nelson in a big game, prime time on national television. When did he start before that? To me, I look at managers like Ferguson, who it wasn't just the starting 11. It was the squad. Ferguson knew how to use his squad. You've heard the stories of Ferguson telling certain players, I don't need you this week, but I need you in 3 weeks' time to play them. I look at Emil Smith Rowe and I think to myself, what are you doing there? You're on the bet. Like, to me, wasn't it a few seasons back? He was one of the star boys with Saka. Now you're just what? Benchman. Like, his use of the squad is terrible.
Very good point. Very good point.
To me, I look at Odegaard could do with a rest. I don't even think he's playing that bad. I hear Arsenal fans criticize him. I don't think he's playing that bad. Saka beyond needs. The commentator on Sunday said how Saka's nursing an Achilles problem. He played 99 out of 100 games. He's got an Achilles problem. If that Achilles snaps, that's not just a normal injury. That's a career-altering injury. Yeah, that's a career-altering injury. Like, how can Mikel Arteta be just sitting there knowing, Saka's got an Achilles problem and I'm playing him every game? He doesn't even look right. Well, if that was a top manager, they would say, you know what, Saka, I'm going to tell everyone you're injured, but take a few weeks off. I don't need you now.
Arteta needs a rest.
Saka needs a rest.
No, Arteta needs a rest.
Come on, Wavy, man.
His ego. No, his ego needs
I would
a rest.
even slap. I would even slap Martinelli up front.
Don't say that about Mikel.
No, his ego needs a rest, bruv. He just needs to chill out a little bit, bruv. I just need to. It's not the Mikel show. Yeah, this is Arsenal Football Club. It's not the Mikel show. That's all I'm saying.
I think all this running to the PGMOL and complaining about Saka getting tackled or fouled all the time. That's a bit pathetic.
That's silly. Yeah,
that is silly. Absolutely perfect. Like, listen. No. That's not a manager there.
I'm not cutting you. Can I add something to that? Because teams have found them out. See Saka, he comes and gets the ball and he turns. So they know if they nick it off him, we're in. Just nick it off him. Wavy knows what I mean. Just nick it off him. Like, for teams, that's a game plan. We know they're going to give it to Saka. Just nick it off him high. That's what Fulham did. Anyway, Wavy, can you confirm that, mate? That's what Fulham did, and a few other teams, Jay. Because
I didn't watch that game.
You see, when the game's tight, that's your main guys. They come and take it, innit, Jay, under pressure, as I like to always talk about. See, Saka's one of them guys. I give him that. He would take it under pressure. He would turn. He would bring his team out. But teams know now. Just get close to him. You know what I'm saying? And sneak it off him. We're in. We're in now. So Saka's getting it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying he's not getting tackled. He is. We have to be real because teams know that's how we break against Arsenal. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's how the game sets, bro. You just have to get out of it, bro. Come out swinging, bro. Yeah. Ball out, innit? You know what I'm saying, Jay? At the end of the day, just let your football do the talking, bro.
No, it's true. It's true.
Allow all of this complaining to referees, and you know what I mean? I'm not down for that. Ball out, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I look at that. I look at all this Ivan Toney nonsense. This is why I know Arsenal fans they just look at the goals he scored and nothing else. He plays exactly the same as Gabriel Jesus. He comes deep to get the ball. He's a very good link-up player. If you watch Ivan Toney, he comes deep to get the ball. He's one of the guys that sets up most of the counter-attacks. He's the guy that gives him Bremo the ball. He's more in the box than Gabriel Jesus, but you need a finisher. But the way they play, the way Arsenal play, I don't think it suits Ivan Toney. I don't even think it suits a finisher. It probably suits Ivan Toney, but not as much as it suits a finisher. Because the way Arsenal play, they need someone like a Gabriel Jesus that's here, there, everywhere to get everything going for everyone else. A gunman, like we'll say a Vlahovic. If Arsenal went and got Vlahovic, you're going to have to switch up the way you play because you have to play to Vlahovic.
That's it.
Arsenal play out to the wide man. Really. And I think as Arteta got that in him to switch the way he plays, I don't know. But
this is it.
No.
Where's the plan B?
No,
Where's
he's
the
too
plan
rigid.
B?
He's too rigid. He's too rigid.
This is it.
Like,
This is
There's
it,
no
Jay.
plan B.
and that's
There's
the
no
problem.
I thought Kai
That's the
was the plan
problem.
B. I can't lie. Sorry, man. I thought Kai was the plan B. That's what I thought when he came in. I thought that was the plan B, Jay. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not working at the moment. But when it clicks, yeah, it's good, man. Can't lie. It's just that the players here, Jay,
We're God,
they need a
we're
break,
19
man.
games in. Yeah, we're 19 games in. And as I said in the previous pods, this is Arsenal now. I don't think the good football that we're expecting from last season is coming. Like, legit.
Yeah.
This is your identity. This is Arsenal's identity this season. I don't know if Arteta's thought to himself, you know what? I need to be a bit more pragmatic. We lost the league last season because we conceded goals. Let's be a bit more, be sure at the back, and then we can get goals through, their play either way. But I think these players just reverse back to their mean. I think, like I said earlier, we need to use the squad. Give Martinelli a rest. Reece Nelson's a top baller. I highly rate the guy. Should be getting a lot more. He hasn't even started a Premier League game this season. And I'll look at it this way. Arsenal have had an easy Champions League group. You couldn't start a game before one of them Champions League games. Said, you know what? Or starting, you know what I mean? Like, Arsenal got to start moving like a top team because this is what Liverpool do. This is what Man City do. They rest man before Champions League games. But they've got enough man on the pitch to go win them a Premier League game. It's not every week play Saka. Saka is going to have a serious injury eventually. Because that Achilles, if that is true, that's going to snap if he keeps playing every game.
Blessed to the kid, though. That's what I thought, Jay.
Exactly.
Coming into this season, I didn't think he would play that much. I thought it'd be,
exactly. That's what I thought. When you're battling on multiple fronts, you have to use your squad. It's a 20-man thing, bro. It's not 13 or 14 man.
100. I agree with
there's
that.
There's no way. Yeah, and the way Arteta's used the squad is why Tottenham are a point behind them, brother. If Arsenal used that squad properly over the Christmas period, they would not be a point ahead of Tottenham. Tottenham fans are trying to banter them.
Also, bro,
like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what Liverpool's got over them, in the title race, a squad. Because Arsenal, I think, has got a better starting 11 than Liverpool. But you see, squad-wise, yeah, Liverpool's there. They got depth, bro. They got ballers. They got players that can come on and influence the game. Arsenal players, yeah, they don't really play these man. So you're just hoping, you're clutching the straws, bro. See, with Liverpool, you got man like Jota. Them man, they're coming on. Like, them man, they're a problem. You get me, bro? Like, you need man like that. Because you see Liverpool, they always switch up their midfielders, bro. Gravenberch coming on late in the game.
Yeah.
Legs.
Their man can't do 90 minutes.
Them ones there, bro. That's a whole different pod, yeah, with just Liverpool's thing. But that's what Liverpool's got. That's why they're top of the league. It's not really like they've been blitzing teams, and it's just their squad, bro. I've seen them. Like, Liverpool's probably the team in the Prem that's got points from losing positions. They've won games late on.
Yeah.
They come back in games and won games. Like, there's loads of games they went down. You know what I mean, bro? That's been Liverpool, bro. So I think that's what, if Arsenal don't get their hands on the trophy, that would be the issue. The squad. Use of the squad and the squad players.
I think to wrap up, I don't think the title's gone from Arsenal's grasp. But this next few games in the league, because I know they got West Ham again soon as well. If it becomes 1 win in 10 or 2 wins in 10, then yes.
It's top 14, isn't it? Yeah, come on. It's
well,
top 14,
the
man.
room for error is gone now. Arsenal need to find it in them to go on a run and see what they can do. Be the chasers now. It's not always about leading out front and winning the league. It's harder to lead than it is to chase, bro. You know what I mean? So Arsenal just got to win. They've got to go to City later on in the season. And that's another thing I've got to say. City went to Saudi Arabia, went and won a Club World Cup and lost no ground whatsoever on Arsenal. That's terrible. That's not good.
This is why they won the league last season. That's what I'm saying. But Liverpool now, it's a whole different ballgame.
if Arsenal's go the season trophyless, then boy, because that's £600 million spent, you know. We brush over that. Mick Arteta spent £600 million. What you show for it?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Real talk.
That's a question for Wavy because I'm just a neutral,
Real
but
talk.
I would say from a neutral perspective point of view, yeah, I would say that money they had to spend that to catch up where they were. There was 8th and 6th. How was they ever gonna
Wow,
challenge?
£600 million. You're expecting trophies, right?
No, I hear you. From fans, it
So,
depends where a fan sees it, innit? But from a neutral, come on, man. Arsenal are doing well, you know. They're still in the
of
Champions
course.
League. They're still in the league. But obviously, from a fan perspective, they see the team more than me, innit? But I'm just saying, Arsenal
I
back
just find
in
it
it.
interesting because to be fair, it's funny because we're having a balanced conversation and you said some interesting things, Dre, and some really valid points. Yeah. And some really positive things towards Arsenal, to be fair, in regards to the fact that, you know, it's only a couple of games, etc., etc. So don't try to spin this narrative now of how much money we spend, etc. Because your
No,
club,
I said
brother, can
if
I
they
finish?
go the season trophyless,
Sorry. Am
then
I allowed
that
to
is
finish
going
my
to be
sentence?
brought up.
Sorry, am I allowed to finish
Go
my
on.
sentence, or is this a 2024
Go
thing where
ahead.
we can't? Yeah, okay, cool, thank you. I was just wondering whether this was a new thing for 2024 where we're just going to interrupt each other. Yeah, but as we're doing grown people's things, we can have positive discourse. Yeah. So, as I was saying, sorry, before I was really interrupted. My thing is, bruv, it's not all bad, bruv. It's not all bad. Yeah, and what I'm saying is that we've got 2 competitions right now where we can put our all into. And as far as I'm concerned, brother, anything less than silverware this season for me is a massive disappointment. So I'm just gonna put that statement out there. If you wanna, because let's forget around beating around the bullshit. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase. Anything less than silverware this season for me is a disappointment, bro. And what I guess what I would take, I'll be honest, what I would take is really pushing. So like if we were pushing second to the end of the season and we were in the Champions League semi-final or final, I'll say, all right, we're showing intent. But if we're not moving with intention, as far as I'm concerned, it's just disappointment for me. I know you didn't ask, but I just thought I'd just give you that. Cheers.
Wavy, my boy. I hear you. It's hard times, man. Don't worry, pal. You'll be all right, mate. You get out of this
No,
slump.
we'll be good, bro. Listen,
You know what?
bro,
Yeah, it's like
I'm there in the slums, man.
I think Arsenal have that. Arsenal fans is that PTSD is real. I can see it in a lot of Arsenal fans.
Yeah, I can't lie.
You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see it.
But my screen's blank.
I don't
Fam.
think
See nothing.
I
My
don't think
screen's
it's
blank.
the end of the
You
world.
can't see
I think
anything. My screen's blank. My camera's off. You can't see nothing.
I feel like
yeah.
Oh, now
just
you're
to quickly
feeling. Now
That's
the
nah,
feeling.
do you know what?
Why
Like,
is the
Jay,
feeling?
like,
Why is the
let's not kick a man while he's down. Wavy. All I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say
kicking up.
about
Hey,
Arsenal is
God.
I think Mikel's safe. I think Arsenal are doing well. This is the blip. Come on, they've been playing good football for nearly 2 years now, 18 months, something crazy like that. So it's just a little blip. They'll get over it, and when it
So we
clicks,
said
you know what I mean. They will get back. But I do think he should go in the window, add to the squad, give the team a lift, and then go again.
Can I
Reset,
ask
go
you a
again.
question? Can I ask you a question? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think this would be an interesting one. If it was you, what would you do? Because I heard that. Sorry, I popped off for a minute, but I heard that Tony conversation. I agree with you, Dre, totally. I'm not really a Tony fan, massively for the way that we play. Vlahovic, I don't think is adaptable to the style of Mikel Arteta because I think he's too one-dimensional. So I'm saying, let's be real. We know we need a striker. Who would you say right now you would bag for Arsenal and would say he's the guy?
difficult, you know. It's difficult.
Because
way
let me get some context. Now, yeah. Because one of the conversations that me and Ronaldo had earlier on is that in the season, is that I know we're not going to buy a certified striker in this window. Yeah, it's not going to come in this window. It's going to come in summer. So there's players out there, and I'm going to throw a couple names. So there's Osimhen, obviously, who's been mentioned. There's Watkins, who's been mentioned. And there's Solanke, who's been mentioned as well. And each of those have their own individual shout. Oh, sorry, and obviously Tony, naturally. Sorry, and Ferguson. Ferguson's another one. So I guess out of those 5, because I'm just going to say how it is, bruv. I'll be honest. Right now, because we have no identity, I don't know what striker I would put for Arsenal. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
I don't know who would be the best fit for Arsenal right now.
The way you play, whatever striker you bring in, it's gonna have to adapt to the way Arteta plays.
And you know what? I'll be real. And this is gonna sound mad.
I'll choose out of that.
Go on.
Obviously, Vlahovic will be the perfect signing for Arsenal, but we can debate that another day. But realistically, I don't think it will happen. So I'd say go for Ferguson. Go for Ferguson.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? And I'm throwing something in there, innit? But I think Lacazette from 3-4 years ago right now would be perfect in this Arsenal team.
Sorry, baby, man, but I don't know. I've never been a Lacazette fan, my boy, so I can't really. I'm not Arsenal fan.
You know why? Because I think the ball's in the 6-yard box so much that Lacazette suit our style of play. But I hear you. I do hear you, Ronaldo. I just think, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because honestly, I don't know what strike. Like, bruv, I think we would struggle to give Haaland the service right now, fam.
Nah, wavy, man. Come on. When you get a striker with rep, the team, everything changes, innit? It's natural. Trust me. Suckers start crossing more balls. Martinelli has to cross balls. It's a big name in there, innit? Yeah, no, I know they don't. They don't play like obviously because there's no one in there. Jesus is not in there, unless Martinelli goes in there.
We just pass.
Yeah, that's it. When I say,
man's had 61 shots here in 3 games and scored 1 goal. Don't talk to me about finishing in my team, bro. 61 shots in 3 games against West Ham, Fulham, and Liverpool, and we scored 1 goal, bro. No, I don't want to hear no nonsense, bro. I'm not here for it today. I'm not on that. Not nice.
Here's my thing about
Arteta out.
Nah.
Here's a quick one before them strikers are not used. Well, besides Osimhen, them other strikers you mentioned are not used to being in deep waters, and they're gonna have to deliver. Them other strikers, they're used to the little. We only watch them 3 minutes on a little phone, or they get a special, or sometimes they're the first game or match of the day. So we go by usually with them. It's just their stats in it. But when you get into that deep end of the season, you experienced it last season, especially when you're a big money striker or the main man, you've got to get goals, bro. And them strikers that you name, besides Osimhen, have they been in them deep waters before? Because that's what Arsenal need. Someone that's been into them deep waters. Because when you actually look at it, City have Haaland and they have De Bruyne coming back. Liverpool have Salah and they've got Thiago coming back. Arsenal pretty much, you would say, they've got all the main artillery is out on the field, isn't it? So they need to get some.
No, we got Arteta coming back.
You're going in for Arteta. Nah, I think
he's coming back. He's coming back right now.
It's the PTSD,
we got AirPod Alfred right now doing the thing, but yeah, Arteta's coming back.
Woof! Poor Mikel, man. Unlucky, man. Trust me, bro.
Quick one, wavy. If you do go to season trophyless this year, is Arteta out? Or questions?
I've made a stance. I said to 2025, if he doesn't win something by 2025, it's He's done his apprenticeship. He can cut, bro.
No, I agree. That's a valid statement. Give him a bit of
Yeah.
time, man. He'll win something.
I'm saying 2025.
100%.
That's my thing.
I look at it this way. There's a lot
But
of you see a lot of
I will
teams.
say, if at 2025 we'll come away with the FA Cup, I'm not going to be happy.
When you look at the grand scheme of things, yeah, to get your hands on the FA Cup in this day and age, it's gonna turn out to be a big thing, Wavy. I'm telling you, I've been telling man these things, but they're not listening. See, when you got top managers about, yeah, they want to get their hands on something. So trophies are gonna become like gold dust soon, Wavy. Think about it. Think about it, my bro.
You know what's funny? This time last year, they got knocked out by City in the cup. And I said, Arsenal should have played a full strength team because they don't play for another 9 games. It's a trophy. And it establishes a winning culture. All I heard was, don't worry about that. But now 1 game a week, we can focus on the league.
Nah, you know what? I think Wavy
year
suffered
later.
enough,
But
I think we need to.
don't worry. Us man here think it's a blip. No, seriously, we think it's a blip. Arsenal will come back
Yeah, I
to
do
form.
still.
I'm not
I can't
100%.
lie. When it clicks,
It's
it's
just
gonna
a
be
blip.
peak, man. I see
And it's
glimpses,
good to
but
have it now. Good to have it now than later on in the season.
let's
Arsenal
keep
pick
it
up there. They're still in the
balanced,
title
Jay.
race, 100%.
Like we always do, Jay. Keep it balanced. They still need a plan B, C,
Oh,
D,
100%.
E, F. Can't just go to the same man all the time, bro, and blame the same man.
Arteta needs to look at himself.
Trust.
He needs to seriously look at himself. That FA Cup defeat was avoidable. Putting on Eddie and Ketty after a goal down. Anyway.
Shocking.
That's done our Arsenal talk. Their next game is what? A couple weeks time. No, 10 days time, innit? They don't play this weekend. But we'll see how it goes. But Arsenal fans, relax. Don't worry. It's just a blip.
It's just a blip.
Too much.
Okay, Wavy.
Is it just a blip? Is it just a blip?
My boy.
Okay.
It's just a
All
blip.
right, cool. We're gonna come back to this pod. I'm gonna remember this. What is this? Episode 70 what? 73? Yeah. All right, cool.
City lost 3 and 4. What's it? A few months back. They're in a good position. They're not panicking. So don't worry, Arsenal fans. It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On to Manchester United.
Wait, how far do we go back?
As far as you want, mate.
It's been a mixed bag. It's been a beyond grey. It's like a bag of bloody what's them sweets? Wine gums, mate. We've had a few of the nasty flavour and a few of the nice.
The green ones. The green ones.
Yeah. Let's not open a can of worms, Jay. Let's start on a positive, mate. Welcome, Mr. Ratcliffe. Welcome, mate.
Yeah, we've got a new
Mr. Ratcliffe. Let's see what you can get up to.
Since we were last on, we've lost how many games? 3?
Nah, Jay, come on. No, we didn't.
And we have to be balanced. Just 3 games. We've got a new partial owner. He's coming to the club. So Jim Ratcliffe, welcome to the club, sir. Also, through in the FA Cup, we beat Wigan 2-0. Very lackluster affair, but it is what it is. Let's start with last night's game. We'll work our way back. Through in the FA Cup, it looks like we're going to go through the next round as well, unless something mad happens. But what did you make of last night's performance against Wigan?
You know what? I'm happy with the results. Obviously, this is the only realistic trophy that we can win. So I want to stay in this cup as long as possible. You know what I mean? Let me just get that out there. But I'm happy with the result. In terms of performance, players just look, you know what I mean? They look like they was just in first, second gear, mate. Like it's a training session. The only player that I saw really trying to impress and playing for the badge, let me not just say one, but Garnacho, I love it. He's on the right, same energy. He's on it. I love that about him. That's my guy. Kobe. That's it. Apart from that, the rest of them, maybe Dallo a bit because Now he's starting to learn his position. Coming in midfield, tighten up a bit. I like that. He got a goal, so maybe that can encourage him going forward. But apart from that, the rest of them is just mediocre performance, bro. Same as the Premier League, Come out, it's like, are we playing football today? What are we doing? Are we just gonna go through the motion? Not happy, Jay. Not happy with the performance, but I'll take the result. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The performance, it said a lot about the players, to be honest. Like it was just legit. Some of them played like they didn't want to be there.
Hmm.
Um,
I agree.
us, we won. Like you said, the main thing we're through to the next round. Not complaining. I'm not even worried about that. Kobe, very good in midfield. He shows, bro. It just shows you how crap Scott McTominay is when you watch him next to Kobe Manu. You actually realize how crap Scott McTominay is as a footballer. I can't wait to see Kobe and Casemiro together in midfield.
Phew,
I
that's
can't
what I'm
wait.
waiting for, bro.
I
Waiting for
can't
it,
wait for
Jay.
that in midfield.
Waiting for it, bro.
I'm waiting for that. Garnacho on the right. Listen, that man there is special.
See,
That
Jay.
I've said
Trying to
it. I
tell
said
you,
it
my boy.
before the World Cup. I said it before
Tell
the
you,
World
my
Cup.
boy. Kids on it.
That man there plays like he belongs.
on
He
it,
plays like he's the best. He thinks he's the
Proper.
best player on the pitch.
Telling you. Love that
You wouldn't have
energy.
thought that game was against Wigan. You would have thought he was playing against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu.
Energy,
That's the
innit?
energy he played. I loved it. It's
Love that.
infectious.
Love that.
I loved it. You know what I mean? Always trying. He's direct. Always trying to make something happen. That's what I want to see. Everyone else, I can't even praise other players. Everyone else was just going through the motions.
Mm.
Like it is what it is. Hoyland just shows we need to go buy a new striker. If you can't score against Wigan, I'm seriously worried about what you're doing at our club because
Shocking.
the header should have scored. That's your bread and butter. That's what you're paid to do.
Gotta bury that.
The second
100%.
one, it hits you fast, but you put your foot towards the ball like you shoot towards.
You're not a finisher.
Nah,
you're not a finisher, man. You need coaching.
Not a finisher.
And it's a player I rate. Yeah. But I agree.
Also, another thing, coaching. He's always when he's got the ball, he's running towards. He's always looking to pass, bro. I want my striker to shoot. Build some confidence, brother. Shoot.
Can't shoot,
because you never know.
Can't shoot, bro.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, bro. It's my team, but he can't, bro. Do you see the paper shot the man kick, bro? Do you see that? I'm thinking, what, bro? It's shocking, yeah. It's shocking because it's our team, yeah, Jay. But he's a youth, man. 100%. He needs coaching. He ain't ready yet.
What was bad is that I think it was the first time I've watched these winners actually play, like cross the ball into the box a lot.
100. Facts.
A lot.
Natural.
They played for him yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. That's why I love Natural, bro. On his sitter on a plate, 6-yard box. That's your bread and butter. Come on, man. Eat your dinner, man. Listen, finish it, man.
We killed Red Horse last year. We killed him. Every week on this pod, we killed him.
Facts.
Minus those 5 goals in the Champions League, which turned out to mean nothing because we're out. You've given us 1 goal. What's the difference between him and Red Horse, bro? Because them chances there is your bread and butter.
I hate you. But let me just try to answer the question as good as best as I can. Do you know the difference is the potential? That's it. See with Vegas, them man ain't getting no better, Jay. It's downhill from now on. But see with him, yeah, at least we can say, hopefully, Ten Hag is meant to be good with young players. This is why I was happy when we got this kid. Potential's there, Jay. I'm not gonna lie. The potential's there, but he shows that he needs coaching in it. He's not a finisher. He's not natural. If you get what I mean, you can see, like for instance, yeah, Alvarez. He tucks that away, bro. Calmly.
Every day.
If man see the finish in the Huddersfield game, the ball just came instinct. It's instinctive. You see finishes, yeah. All right, forget Alvarez, Solanke, finisher. You see some man, yeah, it's just natural. They're always in the right position, the right place. It always drops to them because they anticipate. You get it, Jay? That's what a striker's supposed to do. When you're in that zone, you can sniff that. You get what I'm saying, bro? It's like a shark, bro. You can smell blood, bro. You know
He's not a
something's
killer.
gonna happen. Yeah, Jay, he's not. And I have to keep it 100. He needs coaching, bro. We need a man that's, you know what I'm saying, Jay? A serial,
So what the hell is
certified.
Benny McCarthy doing at Man United, brother? What
I
the
don't
hell is
know,
Benny
bro.
McCarthy
I
doing?
don't know. That's why I'm shocked that Ten Hag, yeah, so-called proper coach of young players. I don't know, man. Because Nacho, I'll give him credit, gave my boy, you know what I'm saying, his debut, but we know he's a talent. You know what I'm saying, Jay? We knew about him through the youth system coming up, that he's a baller. But apart from that, Tenners need to pull his socks up, bro. Come on, Jay, man. He does that. I know you always say the players has to take. I agree, but come on, bro. He's working with these man. I want to see improvements, Jay, man. You know what I mean? I want to see man finishing their dinners there,
To
bro.
his lack of, like you say, his lack of anticipation is terrible because he's always late. There's times that balls are flashed across the box, and he's like, oh, he's a bit too late. He's always 2 yards behind play. What the hell, bro? Get a proper striking coach in. Go get Ollie. But seriously, go get Ollie. Come back. It teach the man how to be a striker, man.
Hey, I agree with that. Get him on board.
Because
Benny, I don't know what Benny's doing, bro.
Benny, what's he doing? He just looks fat, bro. Like he's just barely eating okra and them things there, bro.
Yo, Benny, man, what going, man? Because the thing's
What is going on?
Thing's shocking, you know.
His hold up play is terrible. His passing's terrible. His finishing is terrible. He can't shoot. He can't header. He can't anticipate. So, what's he doing in training every day? What are you just doing rondos?
I don't know, bro.
There was a grace period with Hoyland. It's gone now.
You're saying he's bad enough, Jay. You need to see the cards
one
now.
Goal.
All this bluffing, you need to see it.
You know what? Even if it was like between 5 to 10 goals, I could be like, all right, cool. There's something there. But one goal, nah. We killed Weghorst. We absolutely killed Weghorst.
Hey, bro.
So we have to keep it balanced, bro. To me, we need a god man this summer, a proper man. Vlahovic, Osimhen, one of them. Come.
Say we need him now in this window, bro. Get Benzi in, bro. Get Benzi in, bro.
At the end of the season, why not? Why not?
I mean,
you know what? Benzi would suit Arsenal too. Legit,
legit.
I'm hearing a lot of players in Saudi want to come back to Europe. You know, we heard that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard that still. So you never know. Test the waters, man.
Jordan Henderson's wants to go Ajax and that.
Test the waters, United, man. We need. I agree, Jay. Young boy ain't ready yet, man. He's a young boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was young, but I was expecting more.
Go out on loan.
No,
yeah, 100%. He used to go out on loan or something.
He's a young boy, but I expected more.
He's very
I wasn't expecting
rough around the edges.
Man to be 30 goals, 25 goals a season. But I expected more. At least 20 goals all cup. You know what I mean? Like I expect more.
That's minimum for a United striker. I said at the start of the season. That's minimum for a United striker. 20 goals.
It's lacking right now. Like I don't want to be signing strikers for 70 mil, 75 mil, and I'm still seeing man like Rashford and Martial. Nah, bro. The man shouldn't even be getting a look in, bro. That spot should be yours, bro.
Thank you.
You know them ones there.
Thank you.
I agree with you, man. We done. I don't know, bro. He's a future. You know what it was, Jay. It's future with him.
Yeah. Other than that, can't really. A lot of people getting onto Rashford about his performance yesterday as well, but I ain't got nothing to say because EDC was trying. When he got the ball, he looked dangerous when he's trying. So, but I think he just looked at his axe. Monday night Wigan, brother, I could be in my house. That's literally what he was portraying yesterday. But when he had the ball, he was trying. So I can't say he weren't doing his thing, but it's typical Rashford performance, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. He was off. Just look off, slow. And the build up, the players just
I,
nostalgic.
I've said something's not right. I think what the old Rashford, the explosiveness is gone, bro. I really do. I really think that's gone. I think he's bulked up a bit. The Rashford that had that explosiveness was a bit more slimmer, slender, could get about the
Yeah,
pitch. Rashford looks slow by Rashford standards.
it's confidence,
Like,
man. It's confidence, bro.
we'll see.
Ten
But
Hag's ticking off all the
we need him.
players, Jay. Sorry, man. Sorry, let's dig deep into Ten Hag because I know
Yeah,
Wavy's
let's
there
start with
just
him.
aiming, just
Yeah.
aiming. Wavy's there just aiming. It's just where should we? Where
Now
should we go? Which? Where
we've
should we go?
got the new owners. We've got the new owners now. We've
Yeah.
got the new owners. Apparently they've had a meeting with Ten Hag. They've told him that you need to ease up on some of the control in terms of signings. He's not having it. Apparently, they're backing him, but results don't pick up, and it's all this weird form keeps going on. He could be replaced, but they're giving him to the end of the season. Whenever I hear managers are being given to the end of the season, they're gone. What's your thoughts on Ten Hag now? Apparently, another report, players are still with him, but it could change.
Yeah.
What's
My
your thoughts
thoughts
on
on
Ten
Ten
Hag?
Hag. This is my honest opinion on him. I'm not saying he's a bad manager or he's even a good manager. I'm just saying he needs to understand balance and he needs to understand senior players have respect in a football hierarchy, ego, testosterone driven environment. Yeah. If you're a senior player and you're getting treated the same as a youth player that just come out the academy that traditionally in football could be your boot boy, it could be carrying your kit, your sack, your bag, etc. You got to understand this. Players need that. You need to boost their ego. You need to stroke them. That's how you get the best out of them. So you have to find that balance. And I don't think Ten Hag is really that guy to be coaching certain type of superstars. I'm sorry, Jay, but he's my coach for my team. Yeah, I love my club, but going forward and that, I can't see Ten Hag at my club for a very long time. I think his days are numbered. So regardless of where we finished, or even if we win the FA Cup, I think these new owners are gonna get rid of him, bro. I'm being honest because we're Manchester United, bro. We can't have our manager disrespecting our legends like Cristiano Ronaldo, and then you go and disrespect Sancho, and then you fall out of Varane, and you fall out of Nacho the beginning of last season when we went to Asia. You said he's disciplined, whatever. So you delayed the youth's career. All of this, what we're seeing now, we could have seen it ages ago. People forget that part because he's my guy. I knew that. He banned him from the first team because of discipline. But anyway, I don't like that, bro. It just rubs me up the wrong way because last season, Rashford scoring bare goals. Man was late for a meeting. I understand. You explain, you was late, all right. You're late. This is what happens. No, bro. Imagine this is a cup final and our best player. Forget Rashford. Forget Bruno. Forget who it is, yeah? Because man will say Ronaldo's biased, innit? So say he's anyone, Martinez or you know what I'm saying, Varane or somebody else that's important to the team, yeah? And he does that in a cup final. Forget your ego, bro. I'm telling man, all the greats, all the legends, when they retire and you read their book and you see what they've done in their career, they've always had that balance where they will know, all right, cool. There's discipline, and then I let a little leeway for that player. Like for example, I'll give you Cantona turning up FA Cup final in his Nike trackie, and all the players in the dressing room thinking, bro, what's Fergie gonna do? Man goes, bro, that's Cantona, and he cut. A lot of men don't know things like this because you see football, Jay. Yeah, man needs that ego. Man knows if I go and have an argument with this guy now, we're gonna lose that final. So you see, after the final, me and you're gonna have a sit down. You know the ones there, Jay. And it's balance, and I don't think Ten Hag knows how to deal with the stars. Let me just cut it short. I don't think he knows how to coach players that's superstars with big egos. He always trying to take the limelight from the players like it's Ten Hag FC, bro. You say Ten Hag FC, my brother. You know what I'm saying, Drake? You know what I'm saying, bro? This is Manchester United, bro. We accept our stars. Like you're giving Mason Mount number 7. What are you doing, bro? You give that to Nacho, if anything, bro. You know what I'm saying, Drake? You know,
You know what?
not
You know what?
yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with a lot you're saying. I agree with a lot of what you're saying. But at the same time, you've got to have a culture at your club. And it goes back to what I was saying about Arteta. Here's where I praise Arteta for what he did at Arsenal. He came into Arsenal and saw where it was going in terms of the culture of the club. The attitude, the discipline might have been all in the bin. He said, you know what? Cool. Aubameyang, you can go. Lacazette, you can go. Ozil, obviously, was for different matters, but you can go. We built it with his young guns and went on. You have to, and like with Ten Hag, this is, like I said earlier, or a couple of days ago in the group chat, like this is his first time dealing with big time players with proper egos. These are men that are more money than you.
Facts, bro. It's already rich.
So you can't. They're already set in their mind of who they are. So they're not gonna. They're already doubting you because you're a man from Ajax, from the Dutch league. Who are you? To me, that's on the player side. Ten Hag's trying to bring in a culture of this. He already knows what's gone wrong with United. The lack of discipline, the lack of standards, it's all in the toilet. Long been known. So it's like, what was it at the beginning of the last season? Players left the preseason game early.
Yeah, I agree.
You should never do that.
Yeah, I
Hag's like,
agree.
I'll deal with that. Cool. You see that? I've never heard of that from any team. Any team players leave halfway through a game. That don't run. Cool, you dealt with that. I think Varane done something in preseason. I think he turned up late. Varane hardly played that preseason. Cool. You're introducing standards, culture at the club. So you know if you come late, cool, this will happen. I'm not mad at him dropping Rashford for being late because you know where it is. Arrive on time. His alarm clock didn't work, whatever, cool. He came on, he scored. Rashford even said in the interview, boom, I know I was a couple minutes late. Ten Hag told me, boom, this is where it is. All right, I understand. It won't happen again. It ain't happen again. Cool. With Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, there's ways of dealing. Like, you got to understand, you're dealing with probably one of, if not the greatest, the second greatest player of this probably ever.
See what I'm saying, bro. Legend, club legend. Don't
So,
have to question
as I said, like beginning of last season, he should have got rid of him before ball was even kicked. Ronaldo wanted to leave before ball was even kicked. You let him stay. That situation's on him because you knew you weren't going to play him like that. Then why keep him? That's disrespectful to a legend. And the only reason he got away with it is because we were winning games. And the only reason people are moaning about it now is because we're not winning games. But to me, as I said at the time, get rid of him before ball was even kicked. It's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? You're not starting him in a Manchester derby. We're losing, 6-0, whatever. Then you say you don't want to bring him because respectfully, because that's insulting to him. No, like, bro, he shouldn't be there. If you know this is a process and you're in a way you're not looking to win a league, bro, get rid of Ronaldo now. Because the man's about winning trophies and scoring goals, bro. He's not here to do the baby puppy thing and win the Carabao Cup. So that should have been avoided. The Sancho thing, alleged lack of discipline from the get-go, but he was going through some family issues. You let the man go to Holland for how many months, find himself, you brought him back, did okay, still the lack of discipline. You told him, you've tried it, you've tried various methods to get the best out of him. So, okay, cool. Let me try this method in press. He didn't train well to see if that will raise standards. You go and do that thing on Instagram, whatever. You take down the post. Ten Hag wants a public apology. You say no. Ten Hag's tried to arrange a meeting to sort it out. You didn't attend. All right, cool. What else can I do? What? To me, it's disrespectful to have man train with the under 18s. You might as well just tell man to go home. Because you got, like you say, you got to understand you're dealing with grown men, top ballers. And imagine how the other players are feeling. They're coming into training every day. You see my man's car in a car park. You're training and you see man training with bloody Wayne Rooney's son every day. Disrespect.
Oh my gosh. But
It's a
that's the
disrespect.
thing. Jay, can I just add to what you're saying quickly? Yeah. So would you agree that if he falls out of somebody else after this, yeah, another player, no matter who it is, because I don't want allegiance, yeah, I've been attached to players. So let's just say anyone in the squad, yeah. If he falls out of anyone else after this, bro, he should leave the club, bro. Because like you just said, imagine every player's going into training, they've seen what Sancho's doing, they've seen what he's done with Ronaldo. So if the players are not falling in line, it's like what you made a point about Arteta, yeah. Why do you think he doesn't have to do that anymore? Because the players have seen it now. Even on the documentary, Wavy would agree with me, the players have said that. We've seen what he can do with
Well,
these guys, yeah. So now we know what time it is. Why can't my players know what time it is, bro?
but I
Do you
think the
feel
thing
me?
is, Arteta got rid of the problems.
Yeah, bro, but
Ten Hag ain't got rid of the problems, has he?
Ronaldo was
So
the problem. That was the thing.
Ronaldo's
Ronaldo,
gone. Ronaldo, that's
and then he
what.
goes and falls
Sancho's a
out.
problem. The leaks in the dressing room. We've got players that leak stuff out in the dressing room.
So
They've got
we
to
say
go.
Sancho's a problem then. You
That's
feel
a
me? He
problem.
wasn't
It's
no
either,
problem.
to me, Rory, here's the
Yeah.
thing. With that situation, yeah, if you cannot resolve it, he's either got to, one out of the two have got to go. And if you're sticking by Ten Hag, Sancho's got to go.
100.
Like, simple.
100.
You've
Obviously,
tried
no
every
player's bigger
method
than the
to,
club.
you tried every method to name a manager that will say, you know what, go train in Holland for 2 months and come back when you're ready. Name any manager that would do that. Sancho, Ten Hag believes in Sancho. I don't even doubt that. But you've tried that, and still his discipline still ain't the same. Forget the ability. Forget the ability. You're trying to manifest a culture at your club and standards. And if you've got someone that's a top baller, remember he's the highest earner at the club as well, Sancho, 350, wherever he's on. Highest earner, all the ability in the world, but shows no discipline, constantly turning up late. Allegedly, I must say, allegedly. Constantly turning up late, no discipline, doesn't train well. What standard is that setting to someone like a Kobe Manu or a Garnacho or a Hannibal?
Can I say something, my bro? Yeah. Did Hazard train well? Did
I
Ronaldinho
don't
train
know.
well? None of these man. I'm
But,
just saying from evidence that I've read, like books, magazine,
but
etc. I heard
did
from
these
players
men
they
turn up
played
late?
with.
Did
Dre,
these
we
men
don't
turn up
know.
late?
Dre, but that's my point about
Exactly.
top
But
managers, and all of these guys have played on the top managers that's won trophies, because that's ego, bro. It's all about who's the manager's willing to sacrifice for the team, Dre. Don't ever
but
get it twisted. I
but
bet you if Anthony turned up late, he will still be in the team.
but here's the thing.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Ronaldinho, here's the thing.
yeah,
Ronaldinho and Hazard delivered on the pitch. What has Sancho done to even warrant that bit of leeway? You know what I'm saying?
I agree,
That's the
but
thing. That's the thing.
it just goes to show that top managers that's achieved trophies on the highest stage, the highest level of football, yeah, are willing to Like,
Yeah,
not,
of
I
course
wouldn't
you
say
do.
break the rules, but you have to have players that you put your arm around because
Any
you're in the
any
trenches. You need
workplace,
man
yeah,
you can trust. You need man you can
100%.
trust, and you need this
Any
guy
workplace,
mentally focused, bro. You need him to
of
play his
course,
best football in it. So it's not every player you treat the same, and that's a
it's
fact.
facts.
So you can't thinking, all right, cool, this might work at Ajax with these young guys. They're trying to make it. They're more disciplined in it. The system is already set there with these guys, like you said, Dre. They've made it acting this way. Sancho's been late at Dortmund. Sancho's been left the England training camp and not turned up. Pep told you for the last few weeks here after he didn't sign the contract, man didn't turn up, bro. Man didn't go training for months. You feel me? So they knew
Mm.
all of this when they was bringing him to the club. So this is what I mean about players with egos. You know what you're signing in it. You know what you're bringing to the club. So
So
obviously it's on you now to get the best out of this guy. Trust me, bro.
he's tried. He's tried. So boom, gotta go.
Bro. And that's
It's a
why
shame,
I don't know, bro.
but
With him, I don't know.
here's why I don't like to go back to Ferguson era, but this is why Ferguson didn't go out and just buy all the top ballers. It's all about your character.
I
And
agree.
if you're not the right character to be around a team you're trying to win with, you gotta go, bro. I'm not doubting Jadon Sancho's ability at all. I think he's a baller. But you've got to understand when you're at Manchester United, you've got to have them standards. And like,
I
boom,
agree, Jay.
I don't disagree with what you were saying about
Yeah.
you give your best players leeway. Any workplace, you might allow something, but if you're delivering me results, of course,
Exactly. You're a
cool.
top performer, of course.
But no one's above the standards and the culture you're trying to set. So I don't. If Rashford was late all the time and was scoring goals like last season, then you can't drop him all the time. You know what I'm saying? He did it once and it made an example. But
Yeah,
the way Rashford reacted, he scored the winner. It was against
yeah,
Wolves.
yeah.
That's how you react. That's the blueprint for every United player.
No,
All
I
right,
agree
cool.
with
I
Sancho.
can't
He
do
should
this
have done
again.
his talking with his feet. I fully agree. He should apologize and he should etc. But Jay, yeah, if he doesn't want to apologize and all of that, it shows that thing what he done with Ronaldo was a waste of time. It's like, for instance, yeah, say Arteta was to fall out or he had a falling out with any player now. All of that, what he done that people are raving on about, it would have been a waste of time. It's like you've put your marker down, innit?
But
With
as I
Ten
said,
Hag, this ain't no marker, bro. This is something
you need
that's
to
gonna be
remember,
consistent, and
yeah,
that's what I'm worried about. Is it gonna be something that's ongoing
the
throughout his tenure at the club?
he's got to get
Nah, bro.
rid of all these men. If Ten Hag's the man that they want to go with, they've got to get rid of all these men that are not fitting of what he's the cult. Not even that, because I don't even think in this day and age it should be about the manager. Because above there should be a directive for the way you want to play and the profile manager you want.
That's it, bro.
So if it's not what should have happened, yeah, is Ratcliffe and Brailsford and their man should be saying, all right, cool. What football did you play at Ajax? This is what you were brought here to do. So why are you not doing it here? And if he says it's because I haven't got what I need, this, all right, cool. What they would say to him is like, boom, all right, we'll wait on that, but we need results. So if the results don't pick up, then you're gone. We're going to have to do something about it. But
Yeah,
if the results pick up, and we have a good end to the season, top four, whatever, cool. In this summer, we're going to identify what we need to match this type of football, and we'll bring it in. But we need to tell me who we need to get rid of. There's and some of that might even be our fan favourites. They're going to have to go eventually. Because the way these men want to play, and I'm not talking about Ten Hag, the people above, that style of play, if it doesn't fit in on what the players that we have, they got to go. Simple. With Ten Hag, I look at it like maybe it's just one of those ones where you should just he should definitely ease up on his approach. But he's got experienced man next to him. Brother, McLaren, he was around pure egos back in the day. Keane,
There you go.
Beckham, Scholes, Giggs, Cole,
There you
York,
go, bro. There you
Stam,
go.
Neville,
There you go.
Schmeichel. He knows how Ferguson dealt with him, man.
There
Like you
go,
mentioned
bro.
earlier about Eric Cantona. Everyone that's mentioned that he treated Cantona different because he knew how to deal with people individually. He knew if
That's
he
it.
gave Cantona the hair dry treatment, he's lost him forever.
There you go, bro.
You've got to know who to shout at. That's facts. Rudy's even said it. He knew how to. He knew like there was sometimes Rudy would have a go at the Silver twins, give them the hair dry treatment, but really it was aimed at Rooney. But he knew he couldn't give it to Rooney because Rooney would fight back. So he give it to them, to the Silver twins, to let them know, all right, cool, I better play. Rooney knew I had to play better in the second half. You know what I'm saying? It's that level of psychology that he needs to understand because, like we said earlier, them man at Ajax are nobodies really.
That's
They're
what I'm
nobodies.
saying, bro. And to add to what you just said, bro, yeah. I don't think they should give Ten Hag no saying who comes to the club, bro. He
100%,
should,
no way.
if he's got input, it should be like 25% or something, bro, because we've trusted him. I think they should sack Myrtle, Fletcher, scouts,
All of them
everyone.
should go.
All
All of them go.
man
All of
should
them
go.
should go.
All of them, yeah. All of the man them that hired Radnick. All of these man needs to leave the club for one, yeah. And secondly, Jay, yeah. I saw the other day, yeah. De Zerbi, yeah. Everyone's raving on how great he is, whatever. They ask him a question about João Pedro. So he's like, raw, like I
Never
didn't even
saw
know
him
who this
play.
guy is. Like, you know what I want to say? The club did this. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So this is what I want my team to be, bro. I want my directors of football to know this is how we're playing, you know, Ten Hag. Like, this is how we're playing, whether you're here or not. You know what I want to say, Drake? That's how football is now. Whether you're here or not, big man. So
And
if you don't go out there and get these results, big
the
man, we'll
only
find
thing,
somebody
the
else
only
that's
thing
gonna
Ten
play this
Hag
way.
should have a saying. It's just like, it should be a joint coming together the way you play. But if he says I need a
25%.
midfielder that can do this, yeah. If he says I need a midfielder that can do this, I don't want to hear no names come out of his mouth.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Can't trust this man with
No
the future of the
names,
club.
no nothing. He
Nah,
shouldn't
bro,
be
that's not
involved
your
in it.
job. Football's
The only
changed, my
time
boy.
he should know about the player coming in is when he walks through the door. He
Straight
holds up
up,
the scarf. That's it now. Because he's
big man
wasted
thing.
money. You know what I
That's what I'm
mean?
saying, bro. And then
If
when
he says I need a ball-winning midfielder, all right, cool. Leave it with us. I hear we're getting the guy from Newcastle and someone else to come in. All right, cool. We'll do our
that's what I'm saying.
due diligence and go get him. That's
Straight.
it.
That's
I
the
don't want to
sort
hear
of man
nothing
we need
else.
at our club. That's the sort of man we need at our
Thank you.
club. See City, yeah? I see City went River Plate. Brighton's and flipping Boca Juniors, bro. Getting talents.
That left
Where's
back. Yeah.
where's United
What we
scouts?
doing?
What are the
We're going in
this is what
Holland.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you. We're bringing Mason Mount to the club, bro, to collect checks and sit in the stands, bro. Do you feel me? Our number 7, our match winner. This is our important player. Man's in the stands, bro, watching games.
If Ten
What's
Hag had
going
any
on, bro?
sense about him, yeah, he would have known the history of the club. He would have given that number 7 to Garnacho.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is why I'm always gonna have doubts of this man. Forever doubts. I can see it because I know they ain't gonna sack him. They're gonna stick with him because they've invested so much in this guy, yeah, that if we go left now, this is why I'm saying we need a director of football, bro, that's gonna play the football the club wants. It's not really necessarily about the manager these days. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? We need to know what direction the club's gonna be in the next 10 years, 15 years. Ten Hag's not gonna be here, bro. You feel me, bro? So we need to tell man, this is what we want. And if you can't do it, brother, that man down in Brighton, yeah, or that man in Germany is willing to do it, fam. So you better pull your socks up, yeah, or keep it moving. That's where I'm at, bro. Straight up, I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm tired of this foolishness I see on the pitch. I'm tired of it, bro. I know Wavy wanna comment. let's just go into Forest game, Drake. For example, bro. Come on, bro, man. Big game. We need to win these football matches. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, bro. Like, what can you say about the team? Yeah. See what I'm saying, my boy?
This is just. I don't know
Same
what
crap.
it is about this. It's the second season when managers come, like the second season for a manager at Manchester United. That's when it just goes down the drain. The first season for all these managers goes well. For the only one that didn't win a trophy was Ollie. Everyone else won a trophy, goes well. The second season goes down the pan. I just want to know why. What is it?
Because they get to
But
play that style of football, bro. That's what I say, bro. See, in the second season, you have more control in how you coach the team through pre-season play.
I look here, these man can't even do basic rondos, bro. I watched the highlights. They remember they done a training session. I think what was it before a game? It's a European game, and they showed them doing the rondo, and bro, the ball just kept going out. I saw them doing the rondo before the Villa game. I was like, brother, these are professional footballers, you know. McTominay, bro, the ball's like it's hitting a brick wall, bro. That man's playing pat ball with his shins, bro. Like,
Joking.
I don't think the players can do what the manager wants. And that's a bad indictment on the players. But on the manager, stop trying to get them to do something they can't do, get them what they can do. But also, you're relying on players you try to sell. Like McTominay, you try to sell him.
I hear you, Jay, but would you say that he's brought players in that just haven't been good enough, bro? We're going to go into like a swings and roundabouts because we could say, I agree. The man them that's been there, we know they're not good enough. Scotty, Dallo, in my eyes, whatever. Johnny Evans as well, even though he gave him the contract. I think he shouldn't even be on the pitch.
But at the end
He
of the
should be
day,
a kit man, if anything, at United.
At the end of the day, we have to remember we've had bare injuries at centre back. He would not even be on the bench if everyone was fit. Let's keep it real. He wouldn't even be on the bench.
Sure, my boy. I'm not so sure anymore, you know, because the way you've been benching Barot, like that's what I'm saying. This manager's confusing at times, bro.
He fell out. He's
that's confusing,
one thing I've got to criticise for Ten Hag on. He benched Varane for the Manchester derby, saying he can't play on the left side of a centre back, whatever. But he's playing left side centre back next to Johnny Evans, so you lied. Just say, boom, he's dropped in it, and just leave it at that. This guy needs to understand how you got to manage things. You sound like an idiot when you're saying drop because you can't play on the left side. Like, are you dumb? Like, that's what I expect science teachers to say, bro. Like, no.
That's what I'm saying,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like, Ten Hag
decision to keep playing Anthony, and you know I'm a fan of Anthony, and I'm saying it. I'm a fan of Manchester United, bro. So at the end of the day, it's all about my football club. You continuously playing a man that's not in form, that's playing rubbish, and you keep giving him a looking. Don't. I understand you got to move Nacho, you got to move Rashford. Do what you got to do to get results. This is what it's about. It's a results business. Feel me, Jay?
I killed Ollie for doing the same thing, playing players, the same players every week that were out of form. The Lindelof and Maguire partnership. We had Eric Bailly, even though he's a madman, he was better than them two. McTominay and Fred. Brock Pogba was on the bench, but Pogba's another story. You know what I mean? Like, we've had these things. I killed Ollie, so I've got to kill Ten Hag for doing exactly the same thing.
I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, bro. Lost 10 games now.
Garnacho's locked down the right now. To me, that's Garnacho.
You saying leave him there?
Ahmad.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Leave it as
Garnacho
it is.
Ahmad now. Like, leave it as that, bro. To me,
leave it as it is, bro.
The left is Rashford.
Take Rashi off and bring Ahmad on. Move Nacho over, bro. Got that youthful energy, bro. Left or right.
I'm hearing Martial staying now, bro. If Martial staying now,
gosh, yeah,
bro, I wouldn't even have him around the club. Just tell him to stay at home.
See what I'm saying?
He's not sick. He's not ill. He's not ill. Just stay at home.
We're in the dumps,
you need players that are committed to the cause. Like, you can't have sulky. That he wants to leave. You told him he can go. He can't leave in January. There's no point having him around. Like, I honestly feel with some of these, man, because they're on such big wages. I wouldn't say they don't care about the club, but it's not their first priority. They're not going to go and do everything for the batch. They know they're getting big money. They're not going to listen to a baldy that wears a bloody Peaky Blinders cap. They're not. Because they're thinking ahead, brother. We've got rid of Jose, Van Gaal, Ollie, and Ralph. Bro, who are you? You know what I'm saying? We'll just get a next man will come in. Everyone will start playing well. We'll be like, rah. Martial's finally found his form. Rashford's back to his form.
Nah, we can't do that anymore, Jay. We got new
Guys have
owners.
got to go.
We got new owners on the football side. So you see now, yeah, this is what I'm saying, my boy, yeah. That we could talk about the results. We know they've been shocking. Because I don't want Wavy to think we ain't balanced and not going in on them. This is why I'm pressing Ten Hag, Wavy, yeah. You see Ten Hag, man need to pull his socks up. Because the way we've invested in him, yeah, even if he was to leave the club, the players that he's leaving there, the players the new managers can inherit. Think about it, Jay. You feel what I'm trying to say, my boy? Yeah. Are we
if a new
anywhere
manager
near
comes in,
winning the Prem with these man? No, we're not.
You know what's mad?
Yeah.
Ollie left a better squad than what
we got
Ten
now.
Hag would leave.
This is what I'm saying, bro. It's facts.
You can't go. I agree with you. You can't leave. You can't leave. He's got to
we've
fix
invested
that.
so. There you go, bro. So we've invested so much in him now, yeah. So he's gonna leave his fingerprints even when he does leave. So what he needs to do now, yeah, is just coach these young bucks, and trying to get the best out of them. Because next season, bro, we might need to sell a Rashi or a Bruno because we ain't, no one gets sold at United. Think, when's the last time we sold a player, bro? Like, I know we don't really think about when's the last time we actually sold a man for a substantial fee that we can write home about, bro.
Was it Lukaku? And all we do was get our money back.
That's what, and how many years ago that is now? That seems like a lifetime ago.
You think about it, yeah, bro. The year before Pogba left, bro, he said he wanted to leave. Barcelona put in an offer for him. We said no, and we let him go for free. Any top business would have sold him. Any top business would have sold Martial years ago.
Bro, this is why I say, yeah, the man them in them positions need to get sacked. See if Ratcliffe is serious, yeah, pure sackings, bro. All of them man there need to be out of a job. When's the last time you lot sold a player in a board meeting and you can't answer this question? And that's it, man. Rap. Everybody go home, bro. And don't come back, bro. It's one of them ones. That's what I want to see. Because it's shocking.
Like, if I heard Mark Fenerbahce wanted Martial for £7 million. If he's at City, he's gone for 25.
Bro, we can't sell a player, bro.
I've been clocking this for years.
We can't sell a man. We can't do nothing. So right now, them man at the club, bro, yeah. I'm telling you, it's all about the young bucks. Yeah, I mention them soon as I come on because I know, yeah, Ten Hag has to get the best out of these man. These men are the future of Manchester United, fam. Garnacho, Maino, Adnam. Because who we gonna sell, bro? We need to hopefully get Rashford and them man in the Euro squad. And I'm a big fan of Rashi. Don't ever get twisted. Rash my boy. But when we think of assets and selling players, because this is how the Glazers are just dreadful. They've collected 1.6 billion plus. They're saying within that 6 weeks here before the Ratcliffe totally take over control transfers, etc., they're down to make 12, 13 million, bro. In dividends, bro. Why can't man just give that to say buy a player, fam? You know what I'm ones there, Jay, or fund something. Just put something in the club, bro. See how them man are, bro. They're choking us, fam. So when you think about it, how are we gonna rebuild getting over this Ten Hag thing? We gotta start looking at our squad, fam. And it's a blessing. Our academy gave us Nacho, so now we can sell academy man. I knew this Rashi, bro.
I've said this. I've said it. Like, we've got our fan favorites, but I think over the course of the next few years, I don't want to see. The only man that I want to see in this United squad is, and by then they should be main players in the squad. But not the main man, but main player. I think Garnacho should be a main player in the next few years. Mainu and Garnacho, maybe Ahmad as well. everyone else should be gone because all these men are a part of the failure.
See what I'm saying, bro? How are we gonna
And
rebuild?
you've got
What are we gonna
you've
do?
got to get rid of these culture of losing. All these men that know like the down tools, the moment they go a goal or 2 goals behind. Some of these men have been a part of some of the worst defeats I've ever seen as a United fan in my life. I've seen us hold 6 by City, 7 by Liverpool. Liverpool come to Old Trafford and gave us 5-piece, brother. I've seen teams break unbeaten records at Old Trafford that we had for 30, 40 years. These men got to go. These men have to go. And it's not that they're bad players, but you're a part, you just systematic. You're just a part of losing, bro. Your
See,
default setting is losing. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
You've
hear
got to
that,
get
man.
winners in. You've got to get winners.
Definitely,
I'm
man.
like, I'll keep Varane because it'd be good for the younger players, but on less money. What they're trying to do, I'll keep Casemiro because he knows how to win. You've got to keep these guys around. But other players, Maguire's have to go. I think Ten Hag was promised some of these men are going to go and he was going to get certain man in, but these men can't
That's what
sell
I'm saying.
water to an ocean. So,
There you
you
go,
know what I'm
my
saying?
boy. So we got bigger
So,
problems, not even just on the pitch, off the pitch as well.
Wan-Bissaka, go. Dallo has to go. Shaw has to go. The midfield, McTominay has to go. Eriksen has to go. Out wide, Rashford eventually has to go. Bruno, eventually. If something comes in that's a big offer, you got to consider it. Like, if it's 100 million, sell it. No players above being sold. You know what I'm saying? Hoyland, it is what it is. Like, we've got to stop thinking these guys are beyond being sold. They're not. We've got to start thinking like a club. That's it, really.
Sit, my boy. Ten Hag has to do something with these young bucks, Jay, because he ain't doing nothing with these man at the moment. So he has to do
Because that's
something,
what
my
he's
boy.
used to. So he's got to get rid of some of these guys, bro.
He's saying that these are the man. I don't know, bro. It's a tricky one because I like what that guy said though. What's his name? The new chairman. I saw his interview. He's saying you need to mix youth with
With
experience. You know what I'm
experience,
saying?
100%.
I need that. But then after about 5 minutes, man, start talking about bicycles and that. I'm thinking, brother, what's going on there? We talk about
Here's my
football. We talk about
here's my thing
circus.
about the
Hoy. Who
ownership.
we
Yeah,
talking about, bro? These man
here's my
don't.
thing about
Yeah,
these owners. Yeah, they own Nice. Their record with Nice ain't the greatest, especially recruitment wise. So I know you're getting this John Claude Blanc guy to be the CEO. He done well at Juventus and PSG, but these men were bringing in Ross Barkley in that man, bro. At Nice. I know he wants
hey,
this British core, but what are you bringing in? I know we're linked with Elise and that, but bro, we've been linked to Sean non-staff in the past, bro. I don't want to
that's what
hear
I'm
none of
saying.
this British core business where Jordan Henderson walks through the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm skeptical. They're saying the right things, but I'm skeptical.
Know what I mean? But I don't know, bro, man. Losing to Bournemouth 3-0 at home. Cause I know Wavy's there quiet. You know what I mean? So we gotta deal with these issues, Jay. Like what's going on? Why can't Ten Hag motivate these man to keep a level of consistency in their form, bro? Why do we see glimpses like against Villa, we was losing 2-0, which was shocking at home. We came back, won that game. And then, you know what I mean? It's like a
What?
yo-yo team, bro. Proper mid-table
Look at the
stuff.
team that played. Look at the team that played against Bournemouth. Think about our regular started 11 last season. De Gea, is it Dallo, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Eriksen, Anthony, Bruno, Rashford, Weghorst, we'll see.
Mm.
How many of them have played regularly this season?
Hey, bro.
Rashford.
Hey.
They probably say just Rashford. So that consistency is gone. And like we've always said, with the depth of our team, once you go past the start 11, it's jump off a cliff.
I hear you, bro.
So,
I hear you. Football, like, that's football. Injuries are part of football. Everyone's gonna get injuries. The brand's been out
but
for
I think
how
the
long? I
man
know
up to To
Yeah,
lose
go on.
14 games before
Mhm.
Christmas is disgrace. That's sackable for Man United.
Now
That
you're
is
talking.
sackable.
Now you're
The only
talking.
thing that saved him is because we've won about 50. We've hardly drawn any games.
Mm.
If there was draws attached to some of these games, he'd be out of a job. Because we would be 40. Like I saw a stat something like
Uh,
we're like if we actually perform to the way we're actually playing, we'd be 14th in the league.
can I just add as well? As bad as Chelsea's season has been, and we've ridiculed Chelsea, we've bantered them, we've seen how bad they are, how poor they've been. They're only 3 points behind us, bro. that alone, yeah, shows where United is. United's in the
100%.
doldrums, bro. We're in the doldrums. We're in the mids of mid-table. Right now, we need a turn in fortune, turn in form, turn in everything to even stand a chance of getting Conference League, let alone Europa League, let alone sniff top four, bro. Seriously, we need something near like a miracle, bro. Like, because people always are like, oh, players are injured. But you see me, I don't get too caught up in that because I've seen Man United lose games with these man that we're saying that they need to come back. So I'm just telling you, bro, it's a results business. You see, if we
100%.
hang our coats, our hats on these men and be like, oh yeah, Martinez comes back, then, bro, that don't guarantee 3 points, bro. Just guarantee that we might play better football. You know what I'm saying? And we might even win a game or two, but it don't guarantee that we're gonna win every game. You know what I mean, Dre? So at the end of the day, I don't really get caught up in that. I'm saying go out there, get the results in it. Get the results. That's what matters in it, bro. Get over the line. And then when you get your best players back, it's even more confident. Like City. Come on, man. Look at the stadium when the brand came on. It's like it's more
Listen,
confidence. You know what I'm trying to
that,
say? I know they got a better squad.
that's a
I'm
different,
not gonna say. Yeah, I would fully agree, but that's how it should be, bro. When your players come back, it should be like raw. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing like Salah on Liverpool. They went to Arsenal, they won the game. No Salah. It's even more confident when he comes
We
back.
didn't even talk about it, bro. They missed about 10, about 8 first team players, and went to Liverpool.
There you go.
Next week.
That's that's
Next week.
that's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say,
fam.
bro. That for me, that's what I want. I want to be winning. So when these guys come back, it's even more solid. I don't want to be losing and then I'm pinning my hopes on these guys and then just goes downhill, bro. But yeah, man, Ten Hag, man, 50-50, bro. Last season he was the apprentice. Now you're just I don't know what you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're an imposter or something. I don't know what he is. I don't want to say he's a
Yeah,
fraud, bro,
be
because I don't
interesting.
know, bro. Ten Hag,
It'll
I'm
be
watching you
interesting.
closely, man.
Very
Just
much so. Very much so. That brings us on to the weekend preview. We're going to do some second half of season predictions, but for time we'll do that next week. The Premier League split up over the next 2 weeks. There's 5 games this week. There's 5 games next week. It's kind of like a winter break for all the teams, but it's guaranteed that there's Premier League action. So Man United play this weekend, and then I think City play this weekend as well against Newcastle, and then Arsenal, Liverpool play the weekend after. So every team gets a 2-week break. So United, this is United's only league game in January. Because 2-week break, then FA Cup, then I think we play 1st of February. So the game of the weekend against Tottenham is the only game that we've got this month in the Prem. Big game. It's a huge game. Start off the weekend preview. Boy, what's your thoughts on can United at Old Trafford get a win?
yo, I can't lie. I'm gonna back my team, but this yo team, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know. I can't even predict the score, but I'm gonna go for a home win, United. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so shocking watching my team against Wigan that I don't know. Because Tottenham's on a high. They're not playing their worst. So, you know what? I'm gonna go for a 3-1 United, innit? I'm gonna go for a 3-1 United. So I expect 1 or 2 back. I know the manager's saying no, but I expect 1 or
I
2
think
back.
apparently Martinez could be back.
I expect 1 or 2 back, definitely. If Martinez,
I'm
Cafu,
a
I'm expecting 1 or 2 back, man.
I'm
So
gonna
let's
keep it
see.
real. I watched Tottenham in the cup. I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna slap them, and if they play that high line, I think we're gonna slap them. I'm gonna go for 4-0.
Oof, Jay. I wish I could see it
I
like
think we're
you,
gonna
my
slap
boy.
them.
Yeah, we have
Because
to.
what it is with the big games at home, it seems like United just turn up. It just seems like they're there, they're
Hopefully,
ready for
bro.
that game. So
Hopefully,
I'm gonna
bro.
go
Big
United win
game, Totty
4-0.
6-pointer. Come on, United.
We
Can't do
need it. We
this.
need to close that gap on the top 4 or top 5, whatever it is. We're 8 points behind Tottenham.
That's what I'm saying.
Madness.
I don't know what gap for the top 8.
So we'll start at United to win that one. But the first game of the weekend is on Friday. We said earlier in the season this game 6-pointer, but it's more of a 6-pointer now. Burnley versus Luton.
Guy Burnley, you know. Burnley 2-1. Yeah. 2-1
They're
still.
playing better, you know.
They're playing better. They have to win. They have to win these games, Jay. It's at home. There what any chance of staying in the league. But I'm not saying Luton's gonna be a pushover because I like Luton. But they seem to come good late in games. But I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Luton
But
are bringing. Luton are slowly bringing these teams into the relegation battle, you know. Because if Luton win, they're 3 points behind. They come out the relegation zone. They're a point behind Brentford, 2 behind Forest, 3 behind Palace, and 6 behind Fulham. If Luton win, like
big game, you know. Big
huge game.
Company, you have to win this game, man. 100%. And I like how they play. The player's just not good enough. He's asking too much of them. But let's see what they look like against opposition that's on their level. Well, you know what I mean? But I see Luton, they done well, you know. Bringing Ross Barkley in, that is a big signing for them. You know what I mean? He's different class, bro. I think that's what Burnley should have done. They should have got some Premier League experience in there, bro.
Exactly.
1 and 2. You know what I mean, man? That's been around the blocks.
Theo
You know
Walcott's still available, you know. He would come out of retirement for one more season.
And Luton's very clever. They got Townsend in as well. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing, man. Because they're gonna
just
need
to
them in the
navigate
back
the
end.
waters of the Prem.
Yeah, bro. The back end now, when you know what I mean, like now when it's dogfight, relegation battles.
Exactly.
So
Quality
you never
shows.
know. Yeah, bro. Luton can probably go there and cause an upset, but I expect Company to, you know what I mean, man, win his home games against his rivals at least. And they did beat Luton away, innit? At the start of the season, I think. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
expect
that
them
game
to, you
got
know,
changed, didn't it? Because Luton
yeah,
didn't want to play with us.
at
Yeah,
home.
so yeah. Burnley
Yeah,
did win that game. But I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm got football heritage here, bro. Luton.
say Luton
After
down.
almost coming from 3-0 down to get a draw against Chelsea. Almost. They're buzzing now. And they beat Sheffield United during the Christmas period as well. No problem going to Burnley. I think they're gonna win. I'm going Luton to win. And I think Luton are gonna stay up. I honestly believe Luton are gonna stay up. Them home games, that's what it's gonna be, because all of them teams have got to come to them. Sheffield United, who else is down there? Everton have got to come to them. Brentford have to come to them. I'm telling you, football heritage, Luton are gonna stay up. Definitely.
I ain't calling it,
but they're gonna win that game 2-0.
It will be entertaining if they do stay up.
Go on. Burnley 0, Luton 2. Right, on to Saturday, the Battle of West London.
Oof.
Chelsea versus Fulham.
Oof. Big
yeah,
game, you know?
Dave mentions Chelsea lost again tonight.
Oh, No, they didn't. Did they?
Yep, they did. Carabao Cup first leg.
Championship
lost,
opposition.
Championship. Michael Carrick and them, man.
Oof.
I think
Karras.
it finished 1-0. Was it 1-0? Yeah, finished 1-0. Cole Palmer
Wow.
missed an absolute sitter. Anyway,
Wow. Yeah.
now we mentioned that.
Moving on swiftly. Yeah. Chelsea v Fulham. They're at home,
Surely
Chelsea.
Chelsea winning.
Yeah. I think Chelsea's gonna turn around the corner, especially now that they've lost away in the cup. And this cup is I think this is what is keeping Poch at Chelsea at the moment, because Chelsea are very reactive, these guys. So if results ain't going their way, they're gonna consider changing personnel. But I won't get too much on Chelsea fans, but I see them winning this game actually. Fulham's not that great away from home. They're better at the cottage, you know what I mean? So I see Chelsea winning this game. Just though. Might be like a 3-2, 3-1 even, but I see Chelsea winning still.
I think it could be. I think Chelsea at home.
Yeah.
Don't even know what team's gonna play.
True.
Defeat tonight. I'm gonna go Fulham, you know.
Oof.
I'm gonna go Fulham 2-1. I don't know what, but same, bro. Chelsea could slap them. You don't even know. I'm gonna go Chelsea. Actually, I'm gonna go Chelsea 3-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Chelsea 3-1. Next game, 5:30. Oh, big one. St James's Park. Newcastle versus Manchester City.
Oof. Boy, big one, you know, Jay. I don't know
Huge
this one, you know. I don't know. It might be the return of KDB. It might be the return of Haaland. You know, it might be the Vikings back, bro. So I don't know, bro. It's just sticky right now. Sticky right now. Can't lie. I can see City winning, you know. Won't be easy though. But they've already beat City 1-0 at St James Park. So it'd be a tight one still, but I can see City just coming out on top, bro. Nowhere to lie. Worse if KDB's on the pitch and he's back. He's gonna want to impress, bro. So yeah, I mean. And to be fair, Newcastle's getting a few players back from injury now. You know, the team's looking a bit more like last season. You know what I mean? Buffman's back. I think he was missed. You know what I mean?
I'm hearing that man's job's on the line. You know, Eddie Howe.
Definitely. Come on, man. It's
If
Newcastle.
results don't pick up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think City win that game. I ain't impressed with
though.
Newcastle as much as last season. I think they're being found out. I think you know how to play. They're just like Arsenal. First 20 minutes, you know what they're going to give you.
Yeah.
And then after that, see how the game, bro.
The way Liverpool turned them over as well didn't help. Didn't help, man. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go City. But, boy, that man needs to pick up some form quick, Eddie Howe. Or he's going to be back on Gillette Soccer Saturday with them, man, and that.
Yeah. Nah, for real. I think he got extra bit of time because of what he did last season. And now he's gone left. Oof. Real talk.
He's in him, Poch, Ten Hag, they're all in that little, like you said, man, Valentine's Day and that. We'll see who's still in the job. On to Sunday. Testy one. We don't really talk about Aston Villa, but they're a point off the top. They go to Everton. 2 o'clock on Sunday.
Nah, I think Villa will pull it off, you know. They'll beat them. I think these are the games why Villa are gonna finish top 4. Or even might even be in a title race, Villa. You never know, because they've got a striker that's playing as a striker. Like every time I watch this guy, I'm so impressed with him. Since Emery's come in, yeah, he's changed Watkins' game so much. His game just went to another level, bro. Like we talk about Ivan Toney, we need to speak about Watkins, bro. Levels, bro. This guy does so much for Villa. Yeah.
Watkins said in an interview that when Emery came, he said, I don't need you to be coming deep to get the ball. I don't need you to have 30, 40 touches. You need to know 10 touches, 2 goals. Great day.
That's your job
That's
done.
that's what they all consider, and that's all he needs to do.
Trust me, Dre.
Look at it
He
now.
used to work so hard, bro. He was like see how Jackson runs around at Chelsea
Yeah.
everywhere. That was Watkins. But you see now, his runs are targeted, bro. And what he's good at, Emery just highlighted it. He's good at carrying the ball, so his assists is up as well. I think he's top assist in the Prem, bro. Or something like that. I'm not even joking. He's up there, bro. Like this guy, yeah. If he doesn't score, Dre, he assists. Like real talk, people don't realize that his games went so. Like, trust me, bro. This guy's at the top of his game, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You know, Drake
There
first
you
with
go.
Mo Salah.
There
Assists.
you go, my boy. So he shows you the level the youth's playing at. You know what I'm trying to say? Like his thing is not normal at the moment. People not rating it. So he will go to Everton and perform. He's that type of striker. He might come a little bit unstuck against the bigger teams. Do you know what I mean, Jake? Because it's more concentrated. You have to do a bit more to score against the big teams. But see, when it comes to teams like Everton, them man run through them like shredder, bro. You know what I'm saying, Jake? I'm not even joking. Because I'm watching him on a low. Bro, trust me, watch at the weekend. So man get a brace or something. Man like that, bro.
Their away form is shocking.
I agree.
That's why I'm not going with a Villa win. You know, I'm going to go with a draw.
Yeah.
2-2. 2-2.
Hey.
And we've already discussed the United Tottenham game. Both going for United win. That wraps it up pretty much for this week's episode of the pod. Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. We're on Instagram for the first hour and Facebook Live as well. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Any words before we go, Ronaldo?
Don't know, man. Just keep it locked, you know, for the love of the game, man. Love the support. Just keep tuning in every week. Man. Don't know. We're
as
back
always,
this year. Different levels. Go on, Jay.
Different, 100%. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will be back next week. We're out. Peace.
Peace.